Hello and a very good day everyone. So today we will learn on what Excel version. You see, when you talk about Excel has its own version. And it is similar to like buying an own new iPhone products. When you talk about iPhone products, you have iPhone 5C, iPhone 5S, iPhone 6S, iPhone 10 or iPhone X they call it, iPhone 13, iPhone 16, and yes, we have 17 and so on. So when you talk about iPhone, every year there is a new version. Similarly, in Excel, it has its own version. So when you talk about Excel, we have Excel 2007, Excel 2010, Excel 2013, Excel 2016, 2019, 2021, 2024. And also, you have Excel 365, or they call it Microsoft 365. So right now, this is Microsoft 2007, 2010 up to 2024. So you may ask me, what version I'm using? Well, in order to determine what is your Excel version, what you can do is you just click on the file over here. Meaning to say, number one is you click the file. Once you click the file, I want you to find account. Okay, so you click on account. But some cases, if you tell me, Alan, I find account is not named. No worries, if just say you don't have account, you can just click more. So when you click more, that means you can click more and you can click on account. So meaning to say, what I'll do is I'll just use my mouse and click on the file and I will click on account. Once I click on account, on your right hand side, it will tell you what version you are using. Are you using Microsoft 2007, Microsoft 365, Microsoft 2024, and so on. So in this case, you just have to look on the right hand side to determine what version of Microsoft you are using. Okay, so whether you are using Microsoft 2024, 2021, 2019, 2016, and so on. So some of them, they ask me, what is the difference between this Microsoft version and this 365? Well, when you're talking about this particular group, like 2007, 2010, 2030, these things is one-time payment. That means, kamu kena bayar sekali saja. Sekali saja means, you pay only once. And just like that. However, when you talk about Microsoft 365, normally big corporates, big companies, they use Microsoft 365 because it is based on subscription. So just like how you subscribe to Netflix, you subscribe to Astro in Malaysia, they have Astro when you subscribe to Netflix. So in this case, subscription means either you pay monthly or you pay annually or yearly. So in this case, when you talk about this particular Excel version, it's just one-time payment. You don't have to pay monthly basis, you don't have to pay on yearly basis. However, when it comes to Excel 365, you are actually subscribing. But the benefits of Excel 365 is it will auto update. Meaning to say, if just say you buy 2016 version, you can buy. However, some of the version is outdated. For example, you don't have XLOOKUP in 2016. Even in 2019 also, you don't have XLOOKUP. They mean to say you don't have this version. So if just say you buy 365, it will be auto update. And the interesting part is you don't have to actually reinstall and so on. Like this case, yes, you don't have to pay every time. You just make one-time payment. However, for the next 3 years or the subsequent years, certain functions will be outdated. So in this case, if just say you want to proceed on one-time payment, well, it's okay. But just that certain features will be outdated. But if just say you want to proceed on 365, the problem is you will subscribe on monthly basis. But you can actually have the latest feature like XLOOKUP, sort, filter, sequence, Python, Power Query. Because even in this case also, you can have Power Query, but Power Query, certain feature like you cannot load as pivot table, you cannot load as pivot chart. So the version will be slightly different and so on. So how to know what version? You click the file, you click the account, and on here, it will tell you what version you're using. So I'm using Microsoft 365 and it is a subscription, whether you pay monthly or annually.